Okay, let's bring this baby home. I was a landlord who had a tenant, the same tenant for 12 years. Around year 10, she stopped paying rent. The world was in a pandemic, so the courts shut down. And the system said she had rights, tenant rights, to sit there in heat and water and comfort while I footed her bills for 1 year and a half. And then the world decided to try and right itself. The courts reopened and I, without a lawyer, filed for eviction. I won, all was fair, or some version of it, until September 8th, 2021, the day of the eviction. In short, my tenant mollywopped my ish. Her main weapon of choice, the damn water I was forced to keep on. And then there was the raw chicken and the pork chops and the 10s and 20s of raw sausage rolls she rolled down the vents, along with lard and yogurt and beans and mayo. Who even has that much mayo? Turns out I was better than blessed because my insurance policy covered it all. This is the finale. This is the 9-month journey it took to put my house back together. This is how the story ends. Hey y'all, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, update. So yesterday, the house was on the market for a full day, right? 3 p.m. Monday, it went on the market approximately around 3:30 p.m. So around 3:30 p.m. yesterday would have been a whole 24 hours that was on the market. So by that point, we already have 4 offers, y'all. 4 offers in 1 day. Between the hours of 4 and 7:30 p.m., there was still 7 people signed up to go see the house. So 7 showings were scheduled between the hours after we received the 4 offers already. So 2 of the offers are FHA and 2 are non-FHA. Y'all know we going after the non-FHA because of the whole appraisal situation. So what that means is today, well, what my agent decided, hold on, I'm gonna call y'all back. Okay, I have no idea where we left off. All right, so I think I was saying, so with all of that, my agent just said that we're taking the house off the market today at 8 a.m. It's 8:58 right now. So, not sure if she did that. I think when I checked Zillow, I think it might still be showing for sale. Because I know last time, let me look. I'm going to have to pull over. I know that last time when this happened, I could see on Zillow where it was like under contract. No, okay. No, it's not going to show. That's what it had. It's after I accept something that we pull it and the status changes to under contract. I haven't set anything yet. So I asked her, I said, do you think, should we just keep it on the market till Monday? I said, that way it'll be 1 full week on the market and we'll have like a broader list of candidates to choose from. So I asked her, you know, will that hurt? And she said that, yes, it will hurt because, you know, time on the market is a thing. So, you know, we want to kind of be stingy with our time on the market a little bit. Because the contract can fall through again and we got to do it all over again, right? So time on the market is a thing. And she said that right now we have 4 good offers. 2 of them are non-FHA. But she said she felt that we had strong offers. She said if she felt like we didn't, then we would keep it on the market, you know, get some more. But she feels like we do. And that wasn't to speak to what offers may have come in between then and now. I don't even know if more offers came through, but, you know, just saying. So she just feels that from what she's seen that they're pretty good. I don't know what the offers are just yet. She's going to send them over to me today for me to go over. But she did say that one offer was $360, which is what our listing price is. It was $360, but it was asking for help with closing, which I'm not open to. Because I feel like if you're going to put in for $360 and you need help with closing, this means that you truly can't afford to buy the house. That's what I think. And I do understand that sometimes with people, when they negotiate, they just want to get everything that they can get. But I don't like that mentality. So I'm not open to helping with closing. Now, if the market was a market where everybody was doing this, then you just got to do what you got to do. But that's not what's happening right now. So it ranges from $360 with help with closing to $380 without help with closing. So that's where we're at again. Again, our main goal, one of our main goals, is to get a new appraisal. Because remember, guys, unless somebody is coming through with cash, or unless somebody is giving this cash cushion to say, even if it appraises for X, Y, and Z, this is how much we have to put on the house below, you know, if it doesn't appraise for that, you can't, there ain't nothing you can do. There ain't nothing you can do. You can not sell a house for what the bank won't back it up with. Like, if the bank is not going to back it up because it didn't appraise for that, meaning technically, according to the powers that be, it's not worth that, the bank's not going to take a risk on that investment, on that loan. So we need a higher appraisal. And that's what it is, y'all. So I feel super good about all of this. I can't wait to see what these offers are. And we'll be picking somebody today. When that happens, I'm going to leave work and come out here so I can talk to y'all and we can look at this stuff together. Y'all, we are back in this car. I came out here just so I can talk to y'all, So just got off the phone with my agent, and I had already went over the contracts. So y'all, house went on the market on Monday. By Tuesday evening, yesterday, we had 6 offers. And so this morning she sent me over the offers that we had in hand, which is also crazy because we have some showings today too, but it's too late, right? We got 6 offers. But I guess until I sign, I don't know. Anyways, 6 offers. And so I had to write down my offers on the back of Sudoku puzzle. And we're not looking at FHA loans. I did do the research. And the research of an FHA loan says that when a loan appraises low and or problematic, like with FHA, you have to be within certain codes. So if there were things that weren't within codes, that appraisal follows the property for 120 days. And it can follow the property even more if you go ahead and extend it. Now, the downside about it, well, the good side about it, let's say like if your loan just fell through and maybe the appraisal didn't appraise low, maybe appraised for what you're selling the house for. The good side about that is you can actually give the buyer a break because the buyer doesn't have to pay for or buy a new appraisal. That's already done, right? So that's one thing. I believe I'm getting this right. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. As far as the not having to pay for. Now, the bad side is if your house appraised low, which mine did, you can't get it reappraised for higher. And I think they determined low by what was the offer. What was the offer? Like my offer was $385. My house only appraised for $355. So that is considered low. And that means that appraisal is going to follow us. Right? So I had to double check on that because I'm like, wait a minute. Do we have to really count all these FHA offers out? So out of the 6 offers, 3 of them were FHA. 3 of them were non-FHA offers. Okay? So the 3 FHA offers, we can't even consider those. And then one of them, y'all, oh, no, that's not one of them. But one of them was actually somebody who actually put in an offer the first go round. And he has the same name as my grandfather. I really wanted him to win. And he was offering $375. Wish I would have went with him the first time. Because maybe his FHA appraisal could have been a whole different person and would have gave us more value. But the thing also with FHA is they have stricter rules, stricter guidelines that they have to go by. You know, which is more work. And also the FHA appraisal is more expensive than like a conventional loan appraisal because of the more work that has to be done. So anyways, sorry grandpa, you can't be in the running. So out of the houses that were in the running, One of them, oh, and let me say this, because I was also looking at interest rates, because you know we're hearing now that interest rates are rising, people can't afford to buy homes. So I'm like, well, what does that mean? Because I am not a person for blanket numbers thrown out, and I also know that if you're watching YouTube videos, they're going to give you the most sensational numbers, 7%, 8%, 9%, double digits, right? What is the reality? So let me give you a little bit of the reality right now. One of these loans has a 4.99% interest rate, and that's a FHA. And the reason why I know this is because a lot of times when they're putting in their offer, they're also putting in like their pre-approval letters and all of that stuff. They're showing their checks. They're showing things to show that they can truly afford to buy this property, that they're truly in the running to be able to buy this property, right? So 4.99. Then we have another FHA loan that put in an offer for $370, and his interest rate on his loan was going to be 5.25, okay, interest rate. Then we have another one, like all of these, I didn't see the interest rate on everything, but let me tell you something. Out of these 6 offers, there was over 200 pages of documents. So I was like trying to comb through things and pull out these numbers, so I may have skipped some places, which is fine. But one of the loans has a 4.62% interest rate. So we got 4.62, 4.99, 5.25. That's a long way from the 7, 8, 9 in double digits that I've been hearing in the YouTube streets, okay? So just want to say that. Be leery. Know that a lot of people are doing things for clickbait. A lot of people are doing things because the more sensational title gets the clicks and everything. But is that really the reality? And I say that because everything we watch, everything we take in feeds our souls and also plays and informs our decisions. The reason why I didn't back out of my offer sooner is because I have been watching some of those videos about the housing market is bursting, done, over. Nobody's selling. All the buyers are reneging. Interest rates are going through the roof. I was looking at all of those things, and that kept me feeling like, might as well go through with this offer, with this deal on the table, because if I rescind it, my next deal is going to be horrible. It's going to be worse. Be careful, guys, what you're feeding your spirit, okay? Then we had a VA loan, and they were only offering, well, they were offering $360, right? Which is fine. However, they wanted seller contributions, seller help in closing. They was asking for $10,000 in closing. For me, I got to pay my closing, and then I got to give you $10,000 for your closing. So that's what they was asking for. I seen their offer, and their offer, the max they could do was $360. They were approved to up to $360, right? But at first they had put in a purchase price escalation. I was like, what is that? What is a purchase price escalation? Y'all, that is almost like when you're doing virtual bidding, like at an auction, right? You say, hey, I want to put in an offer for $340,000. But I'm willing to move my offer up in $5,000 increments. Let's say $5,000 increments all the way up until $360. So what that means is $340, but then if you get an offer for $345, then I'm willing to do $350. If you get an offer for $350, then I'm willing to do $355. And in order to make that thing work, you got to show them proof of the other offers that you got. So not only do you have to keep doing the work of moving up their offer, but then you have to back up it with all of the offers that came in. And this is why. So they get to see all the other offers. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, at least my agent didn't have time for that. Because she told them, nope, we don't do purchase price escalations, especially when there's multiple offers. Put in your best offer and let's see what happens. So their best offer was $360 with asking for $10,000 to close. So that kind of knocks them out the box. Then the next offer, this is where it gets interesting, guys. This is where it gets interesting. Check it out. So then somebody else offered $367,500, and it's a conventional loan. And then somebody else offered $380. It's a conventional loan. $367,500 conventional, no help closing. $380 conventional, no help closing. What y'all think we should go with? 380, 367, 500. As we chew our ice. Yep, I know people gonna say you need to get your what is it, anemic iron levels checked. The way I be loving this ice at work. Because it's so good and crunchy and soft. It's not hard ice. This ice really, some of them I can do like this and it will break apart in my fingers. I'm not doing that right now because it makes a mess. We're gonna put it in our mouth and chew. I'm giving y'all time to comment. About what we're accepting. Wait, let me tell y'all. To the untrained ear, 380 sounds like it's the best, right? Because it's higher. But to the trained ear, we already know we had one appraisal come back at 355. So the odds of an appraisal coming back at 380 is a little lower. Not saying it can't be done, because y'all know my God. Oh, and then also let me say, my agent said, this right here, 6 offers in one day, she says your prayers are working, because this is honest. This is unheard of right now in this market. Okay. She's like, she had a house on the market for 10 days that only got 1 offer. A house on the market for 5 days that only got 1 offer. This is unheard of. I have a good product. All of y'all who've been seeing my decor and my struggle of making a decision on my decor, the gold handles, the gold accents, the floors, the everything. All of y'all who've been like, why are you doing all of that? Why are you trying to do this house as if it's you're moving in the house and you're not selling the house? All of that. Guys, I feel like this is what makes my product a solid product. It looks good. It visually looks good. Plus, there is evidence that all of this stuff is absolutely new. Okay, I think that's what helped. It's a good, solid product. Okay, so with that being said, I feel like even though she offered 380, the odds are that the appraisal may come in around anywhere between 360 and 370. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Hopefully we're surprised, because I really want the testimony, y'all. I really want the testimony. So with that, it kind of puts them on a more even scale. Because remember, 380, a bank is not funding a loan that doesn't appraise for that amount. So it could be 380 all day, but if the thing come back at 360, she's getting it for 360. If it come back at 370, she's getting it for 370, right? Whereas, so the other person is offering 367, 500. It's close to 370, right? But this is what she's also offering. She's offering it as is, so no inspection. The other one, the 380, wants an inspection, a 7-day inspection contingency. The one who's doing 367, 500, she also happens to be an agent. So she already took a reduction in her rate. So instead of doing 2.5%, she's doing 2.25% for her cut. Okay. She's also doing a $2,000 appraisal gap. So, you know, if it goes below 367, 500, she's going to add 2,000 to whatever that appraisal is. And that's what we're going to get. She was trying to do a $500 home warranty, but we already said no to that. But I'm not opposed to that, but we already said no to that, which it don't even matter. All your stuff is new, boo, and all of your stuff has warranties attached to it already. All of your appliances and stuff. So the other thing is this. Oh, and with that 2.25 versus 2.5, that's like a good $1,000. So that kind of brings her to her 367 to 368, 500. You see what I'm saying? So it kind of puts it up. Also, she is saying that she can be closed by August 12th. And all roads are pointing toward that being true. Whereas the other one, the bank that she is using, Napa. Hey, Hey, babe. How may I help you?
Where you disappeared the chairs that we used yesterday?
Man, they in my car.
Oh, man, why you putting it in your car?
'Cause in my mind, I said they should be in the cars rather than in the basement. You know how we be out and we don't be having chairs? You know what this means? Go get some chairs. Go buy some. They probably like $5 or something at Walmart.
Well, we're gonna buy chairs, and we have chairs.
Because I was thinking we was gonna keep them in our cars.
I can't keep those in my car.
You can't, can you?
Because I put people's stuff, their luggage and stuff in my car.
I'm sorry, Buki. Oh, want me drive? I can meet you. I can come back home and give you the chairs. Because I was about to go and get some lunch.
Well, all the way by our house?
I could.
Well, I don't know. You're going to come all the way north, so I have to pass your job. I don't know. It doesn't sound like a time-consuming thing. All right.
Okay, baby.
Yeah, leave those chairs in the house. Because we need to put stuff in your car. It ain't going to fit because you got all those damn chairs in there.
It don't matter. I was thinking about when we be spontaneous.
All right.
But I also feel like extra chairs don't hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't. But it's not in the budget right now.
Oh, now suddenly it's not in the budget. Okay, baby.
It's not on my list. It's not on my list.
Okay.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. Okay. Y'all there with us. All right, so the other thing I was saying was, I'm gonna get on the toll road. The other thing I was saying was the person's bank that the person is using is known for not being the fastest when it comes to closing. So it says 30 days, and like right now we're like in the middle of July. So actually, I think it said by the 31st of August, but they're known for dragging out their closings. And so it's like technically they usually have a really good closing rate, but it's a long process, and it could be October before we actually get closed. So because of all of that, guys, we are going to go with the person who is offering less, but we can get this deal done faster. Yeah. And that's what it is. So honestly, between the last deal that we had and this deal, the deal that I backed out of, I'm actually only gaining, and I'm not even gaining the full, but it's really just I'm gonna say $8,500 because of the reduction in closing costs. So $8,500 difference, right? So it's not that big of a win. It's not that big of a win, but at the same time, it's still a win. Because the other one was going to be $360, and this one is going to be $365 with a reduction in closing costs. And remember, I still have to pay taxes on that money, and I still have to pay the agents out of that money. So, but I feel better about this than what we had before. What was happening before. There you have it, guys. We'll see what happens. Wish us all the luck. All right. Peace.